Madame Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So there must be a reason why you clicked on this video. Have you got a presentation coming up at work? Is there a business dinner that you want to feel confident at? Well, then you will need to know how to prepare yourself to present a powerful speech or deliver a powerful statement for yourself. So the first thing you need to do is write something down. It doesn't matter what it is. If you are a visual person, you could do a mind map. Some people find it easier just to have the ideas on the page. If you're more logical, you might want to do a list of bullet points. Others, like myself, we like to write everything down, word for word, the way that we believe we will say it on the day. Whatever you do, just put something on the paper. The next thing you need to do is organize your ideas. Look at what you have written. Do your thoughts flow logically? Is it smooth? Do you feel like it would be easily understood? Organize it so that your message comes across as effectively as possible. The next thing you want to do is to practice your speech. I cannot emphasize this enough. Practice, practice, practice. And time yourself. You want to know how long it's going to take to deliver your message. You can use a stopwatch, a cell phone. I've even known someone use their microwave. Time yourself so that you know how long it will take. Another thing I highly recommend is that you practice your body language and gestures. A lot of people practice their words, but forget to think about the body language, when really over half of what we say, we do through our body. What we need to do is think, how can I emphasize this point using my body? How can I make my message even more powerful? You might want to pump your fist or clap your hands, depending on the situation you're going to be stepping into. You might want to give a thumbs up. Whatever you think it is that will enhance your speech, practice that as well. Another thing you might want to do when you're practicing is practice at half speed. This gives you the opportunity to focus on your diction and on your vocal variety. It also means that you have prepared yourself to speak at a sensible pace, so that if nerves happen to attack on the day, you will be prepared, and hopefully when you speed up, you will speed up to normal speed, not super speed. Okay, it is now the day of your speech or presentation. You are ready to present. Before you start, take a few slow, deep breaths to ground yourself. You want to be as calm as possible. Get rid of those nerves and be able to focus and really be in the moment. Start speaking. Be strong, be clear, be confident. And as you speak, reflect in the moment on how you are sounding. Don't just rattle the words off. You want to be able to think in the moment, how is my audience reacting? You can notice this through making eye contact with your audience. Do they appear engaged, or are they looking somewhere else? You may want to change your pitch or add an extra bodily gesture to grab that attention back if you see that their attention is waning. Reflect on how your voice is sounding. Are you sort of drowning off towards the end of your sentences? Then keep your mind focused on that and really punch through those endings, because often it is the end of our sentences that can have the most impact. If you're wanting to deliver humour, have good timing, use pause, and really hit that punchline hard. After the presentation, you'll want to reflect and maybe get some feedback from someone on how you did. How do you feel it went? What does the audience take away with them? How can you follow up on this? Could you come back to them a month later and ask how your speech or your presentation has impacted them? What changes have taken place? I encourage all of you out there, my viewers, to take on these points that I've given you today, prepare, practice, present, and then reflect. I hope to hear from all of you, all of my YouTube subscribers. Let me know in the comment section how your presentations go. Thank you and good night. Okay, I would like to get some feedback from you guys now on what do you think worked well in that presentation and what could have been done differently.
Well, I've actually watched your YouTube And I find you very enthusiastic, which is quite encouraging for someone who's planning to do a speech. So that's what I found with that one.
Thank you. Sheila, did you have your hand up?
I didn't, but I'm happy to pretend that I did.
I thought I saw something else.
You come across as a very enthusiastic speaker. You've got a smiling countenance, which makes you very easy to watch. A recommendation that I'd have for you is I think that you can introduce a couple of longer pauses between your points.
Okay, good. Good to know. Is there anybody else? Thank you all so much for your time tonight and for listening to my presentation. My evaluator will actually be watching back the video recording with me during the break as it applies to one of my objectives. But from me, that's all for tonight. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster.